What are the two founding principles of this country? I'm sure most of you don't know. Just recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic, not democracy, for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. There you have it. We were founded on liberty and justice for all, which are based on Judeo-Christian values and principles, not equity and democracy like the Democrat Party wants you to believe. Going back to the beginning of Donald Trump's first term, the Democrats and their cult voter base like to say that the MAGA Republicans are a threat to democracy. In what way? What is the factual evidence to back up that claim? Are they bringing down the judicial branch? Are they influencing the rulings of the Supreme Court? Are they taking power away from the executive branch? Are they preventing the legislative branch from making laws? For example, the hard-hitting liberal propagandist, big guy constitutional attorney Andrew Seidel, who has a YouTube channel, says that Christian nationalism is our country's biggest threat, and Trump is using Project 2025 to turn our country into a theocracy. In what way? Where is the factual evidence for that? Inquiring minds would like to know, Andrew. Is Trump forcing you to go to church on Sundays? Is he forcing businesses across the country to shut down in order to pray 5 times a day like they do in Saudi Arabia? Is he forcing public schools, not private, public schools to teach the Bible in the classrooms? And if by chance he is, has his efforts been successful in doing that? Now, I'm not saying that I agree with everything that Trump does. As a matter of fact, I can't stand the guy just as much as the next guy can't stand him. I'm just highlighting the hypocrisy of the left here. I still haven't seen any evidence of the United States being turned into a theocracy. Liberals won't speak out about the millions of dollars that Nancy Pelosi has funneled through to herself through insider trading. They'll sweep all of the Ilhan Omar corruption under the rug when she stole citizens' money via taxes to enrich herself and to give all kinds of free stuff to the Somali community in Minnesota. They stay silent on liberal mayors and governors burning through taxpayer money and using it to help fund sex changes for minors without any input from the citizens whom they are stealing from. But they'll have the biggest temper tantrum when a church, whether it be a local parish or a mega church, brings in a couple $100s from their parishioners when those people choose to give them their money voluntarily. There is no logic behind anything that the left says when it comes to politics. And to all of you hard-hitting radical leftists out there who are trying to end religion in this country and turn our country socialist, how is your life any different now than what it was under Obama when he was in office when it comes to religion being heaped on you? I would advise you to open a history book and learn about what America was founded on. Stop projecting your ideology on the rest of us who just want to live and let live. These leftists have no respect for the country or the values that we were founded on. And here is the biggest surprise. For some reason, they refuse to converse with the other side. Do you ever see me have a public conversation, a live stream with any one of them? No, even though I challenge them relentlessly with my YouTube comments and efforts to reach out, but they continue to be afraid of me because I walk silently behind the rows, educating people about how government authority is illegitimate and the continual dangers of voting for and supporting a ruling class, a disease known as statism. The left's refusal to converse with the conservative side results in no minds being changed. In fact, people keep leaving their side little by little when they wake up and realize that they're not about solutions, just propaganda and feelings. I'm all about solutions. In any case, we have to make the solutions in this world. It's not going to come from inside the government. It's only going to come from the outside. Volunteerists coming together over a common goal and working together to make it happen. I've been working on building a volunteerist society for the last 4 years and counting, and I'm not about to stop what I'm doing anytime soon, especially when it comes to the area of air travel, where we're making great progress so far. So I'll talk more about that in an upcoming video. Remember, drop statism and become a volunteerist. You'll be much happier and productive if you do.